Always write everything down. Always. Now, I remember when I was doing my first ever degree, just getting the hang of university life, I was so frazzled, like someone that just came out of high school would be going into university, with all these assignments, and everyone around me kept saying, use Notion because that's what everyone was using at the time. But I was so just dead tired and just tired, well, just tired, just trying to adjust to the new schedule, back to back assignments, days I wasn't used to all that. That learning a whole new system was just the last thing I had energy for. So during the very first class, I played around with my school's platform instead, since I already knew a little bit about it, and I found out that it had a feature that could sync straight into Google Calendar. Now, I've used Google Calendar since high school, so this one felt easy. I got so absorbed setting up the import that it took maybe about 15 minutes total to get it connected and then the alert set up. So I felt good doing this, like I'd actually have figured out something on my day one. So here's the thing though. Having the actual system set up and actually trusting it are two different things. Now I learned that the hard way on my very first assignment. So work ran late for me that day, so I got home very late, you know how traffic is already. So I was already behind. I started my assignment and then I realized that I genuinely cannot make this up. The work hadn't saved. My screen had been off updating the very night before, and when I turned it on and rushed to my document, the only thing that was on the page was my name and the date. I kid you not, there was nothing else on it. So I think I blacked out for a good second or a minute. I just had to process that I was unbelievably screwed for the night. So after I came back to reality, I got some food because clearly I wasn't gonna get any sleep tonight. It was gonna be a very, very late night. And I sat down and I rebuilt the whole thing from scratch, which was very painful for me. I finished it about 11:56. I submitted it about 11:57, 58, and deadline was about 11:59 p.m. midnight. That wasn't fun, honestly. Genuinely, I think my heart was racing the whole entire time because that was my first ever assignment. And just to say one thing clearly, the only reason I ever remembered the deadline was tonight is because of Google Calendar. It kept sending me alerts all day. If I hadn't had that set up already, I don't think I would have remembered until the very next morning. So that was a hard lesson, and I hope you don't have to learn it the same way I did. So here's how the actual system works. Every assignment got 3 alerts. 1 week out, 3 days out, and then 1 day before. If it was longer assignments, due like a month out, the very first thing I do was create the Word document, put my name on it, and then rename the file. That's the whole thing. That was the entire first step because at that point, genuinely, that's all I had the capacity to do. So then I'd set the reminder for 2 days later to actually start the research. And then I'd chip away at it bit by bit each day because I didn't have the time or energy to sit down and do it in the very long, like one session. Chores, back-to-back assignments, work and all of that kept piling up every single day. So you just do whatever you can to get it done before the deadline. And the truth is, that same assignment I just told you about, I finished it a few seconds before the deadline. Google Calendar didn't make me early, it just kept me from missing the thing entirely. So I'm still using Google Calendar right now, just not for university the same way. My current school, where I'm currently doing my master's, doesn't have the same sync feature, so I have to manually type in every assignment, the name, the description, links to whatever resources I need for that course. It's a bit more tedious and tiresome than the automatic sync was, but compared to my bachelor busy schedule, where some nights I have 3 assignments due back to back the same day, I'm honestly grateful I don't have the same volume right now. So I've talked about Google Calendar a lot in this video. Just to be clear, this is in no way, shape, or form sponsored by Google Calendar. Unless they want it to be, I'm not gonna say no to that. But the truth is, I didn't figure this out because someone taught me good time management. I figured it out because I was too tired to do anything complicated. And that's actually what burnout but still passing is all about. Not the perfect system, just the one you can actually keep up with when you're exhausted. So that's all. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.